How are you doing, Milksop? Kill any big scary monsters this week? Ha! You've probably fought what? Some mud crabs and malnourished bandits? Undaunted tackled the big things. Scary things. Found only in the dark places of the world. Things with flesh-eating fists, hungry for your face. We are thrill-seeking adventurers, everyone. We aren't mercenaries like the Fighters Guild, or patriots like the Dominion. We fight to prove we're the toughest of the litter. You want in? You'll have to prove yourself. That's the spirit. What's a centuries-old cursed bloodline in the face of unmitigated bravado? Enter the Banished cells, stay a while, maybe bother a ghost. If you come out alive, see me at the tavern in Volkelgard. We'll talk more then. This one doesn't help. This one has already done his due diligence, seen his share of dangerous delves. His job is strictly to send the uninitiated head first into unknowable terror. But good luck in there. You'll come back with a story for sure. We're experienced adventurers. We can teach you skills and tactics a soldier cannot. Our battlefields are the deeps of Tamriel. There's also a cache of weapons and equipment found on our adventures for sale. Much more exotic than the local armory. This one doesn't help. We're experienced adventurers. Out by the old release tombs, you'll find the Banished cells. It's just a rumor, but I've heard there's an undead king there, and he's quite a handful for those who guard him. Sounds worthy of a visit. How often do you get to see an undead king? We're experienced adventurers.
Well met. I thank you for the assistance, but this place is teeming with Daedra. You should leave if you value your life. I am Keeper Sirion, Warden of the Banished cells. The Daedra have helped my prisoner, High Kinlord Release the 12th, to escape his prison. Release is an immortal phantom who wields powerful magic. You should return to the surface and warn Tamriel.
You're serious? I've mentioned the swarms of Daedra, have I not? There are, if you're willing to risk your life, there are other keepers who may need help. I imagine the High Kinlord sent more against us than the Banekin who harangued me.
3 of my comrades remain somewhere in these halls. They serve as keepers under me, sworn to guard the High Kinlord's prison for as long as they are able. Find them, and help them if they live. I have not seen them since the Daedra attacked. Araldor is the closest, and if she lives, you'll find her up ahead. The tale is well known in these parts. In his youth, High Kinlord Rilis was a hero, instrumental in bringing order to this region. However, Rilis's thirst for power, which drove him to perform great feats, was his undoing. He consorted with Oblivion to ascend to power. Those who stood in his way he killed, though always under mysterious circumstances. Eventually, those around him saw through his schemes and imprisoned him. Lifetimes have passed, but Rilis remains. Rilis's pact with the Daedra keeps him chained to Nirn, though he is dead. Were it not for the Daedra who freed him, he would be serving his sentence still, until time immemorial. In ages past, the vilest of my people were interred here as punishment. Today, the banished cells contain a sole prisoner, High Kinlord Rilis XII. Rilis is long dead, but his Daedric pact sustains him, and a prisoner he remained until today.
I've seen better days. The High Kinlord's power has grown. He would not have been able to escape our predecessors as he has escaped us today. We need to go after him.
Stay down, Keeper! You're injured! If the others yet live, we should find them, then deal with Release, if we can. He has already escaped. I will not suffer further dishonor by losing lives to him.
You're ever the optimist. And Altmer should not fear the end, Syrian. I would give the lives of all 4 of us to stop Release. The High Kinlord will rend Tamriel apart if he gets to the surface. And it will be our fault.
There is a difference between fearing death and throwing your life away, Araldar. And as long as I lead the Keepers, you will do neither. If the others live, we'll find them.
The High Kinlord's power has grown terrifying. I don't know that we can stop him, though we must. Tamriel is in grave danger if Release reaches the surface. Even if we catch him, we'll need to devise a stronger prison than the last one.
You've helped more than I could have hoped, stranger. Araldar will survive this. Araldar would like nothing more than to confront Release now, but we're not ready. The High Kinlord can't be killed. Our only course is to capture him. But we'll need a sturdier prison than we've ever had before. Araldar and I will think on a plan to deal with the High Kinlord. Defeating Release is pointless if we can't hold him. In the meantime, the area up ahead is under Keeper Varanil's jurisdiction. Even if he lives, he'll need your help.
What delightful folly is this? The Keepers have enlisted an outsider to face me? You fools have fallen so low! easier ways to prove your bravery, mortal. Turn back, or you'll share the Keeper's fate.
Tamriel! Haruldor! See to him!
By the Empyrean light. Let's hope he lives.
Has he been slain?
He's not the model of well-being, but he lives. Are you satisfied, Syrian? I'm eager to pursue the High Kinlord.
Patience, Haruldor! I need you to heal him. And Immaril is still unaccounted for. We'll need her to face Rilis.
Baranil lives. For now. We are thankful for your help, stranger. But if I were you, I would have fled long ago. The Keepers and I, we must stop Rilis. At any cost.
There's one Keeper left, and I worry for her. Immaril guards the area closest to Rilis's prison. The two have a strained rapport. Of all of us, the High Kinlord would bear the fiercest grudge against Immaril. The sooner you find her, the better. She's in the deepest part of the Banished cells. I have conceived the beginnings of a spell to handle Rilis, and we'll need Immaril if it's going to succeed. There isn't one yet. I still have details to work out. Just find Immaril, and we may be able to turn this against Rilis.
I see her. Let's hope she lives. We'll need her before the day is done.
It's going to be fine with a little restoration magic. We should be considering how to handle the High Kinlord.
Even if we defeat him, how do we contain him? He's already escaped once. If we could control Daedric magic, perhaps this wouldn't have happened. What do you think, Sirion? Fight fire with fire?
Stay your tongue, Varanil! You insult your lineage by even thinking it. Does the High Kinlord's fate appeal to you so? We go with my plan and divide his essence among us. He can't escape his prison if he's not whole.
Aruldor and I will tend to Immeril. Speak to Sirion.
Sorry, need to focus. Immeril's going to be fine, but she'll need a healthy dose of restoration magic to get back on her feet. If you must speak, speak with Sirion.
We're fortunate no one has perished, but I fear my keepers have grown desperate and cowardly. Did you hear Varanil's remark? Use Daedric power? Sacrilegious. We need to get Release back in his prison before my keepers do something they'll regret. Before he escaped, we kept Release's soul encased in a single binding stone, passed down by the keepers. For ages, it was his prison. We're going to put him back, but this time, he's going in pieces. It's not as macabre as it sounds. He has no body. I speak of his soul. The keepers will siphon his essence into not one, but 4 binding stones, to keep his power divided. He'll hardly be conscious in that state, let alone able to summon Daedra. You have the most difficult task of all. I need you to find Release and defeat him, if you can. We need to attract Release's attention, and retaking the binding stone that was his prison is sure to alert him. It's just up ahead. Mount an assault to secure the stone, and he's sure to make an appearance. Defeat Release, and we will contain him.
Immeril will live. Go. We need you to handle Release.
Immeril will live, but I need you to give me space.
Syrian. I don't know how you defeated those Banekin, but I'll be glad to send more. Ah, it's the outsiders. So the Keepers are afraid to face me. Very well. You'll die in their stead. I'm going to enjoy this. insist that the pact I've made protects me from death.
Ignore his words, Keepers. Begin the separation.
I'm not confident this will work, Sirion.
What are you lot doing? Oh, I do so love to see magic. Is that what this is? This isn't as grand as the spells I learned from the Daedra. But I don't expect much from mortal Altmer. Remember, children, you'll never keep me here of your own accord. Not when the Daedra fight for me. Perhaps you'd fare better if you had Daedra on your side.
His madness nears delirium. Ignore him, Keepers. Bind the High Kinlord.
By the light Imperium, the keepers of the banished cells hereby condemn Rillis the 12th to imprisonment unending.
Oh my, it looks like you've won. Old Relis's days of freedom are over, it seems.
You said this bastard wouldn't be able to speak.
He shouldn't be able to achieve coherent thought. We'll have to watch him carefully.
What I wouldn't give for the power to kill that raving bastard. He's been watching us, and mentions the Daedra to mock me. How glorious it would be to turn them against him. Use the Daedra for good.
The binding stones will not hold. I don't know what Sirion's thinking. We should be finding a way to remove Rillis from Nirn. The High Kinlord has had a taste of freedom after all these years. He'll stop at nothing to achieve it again. By Aetherius, we barely managed to contain that lunatic. Veronal might be right. If these binding stones don't hold, we may need to take drastic action to defeat Rillis, even if it means making a Daedric pact.
The prison's not perfect, yet, but we have time, and Rillis isn't going anywhere. I'll make sure of it. Thanks to you, Rillis will never see Tamriel again. The situation would be dire had he escaped to the surface. The prison's not perfect. I'll make sure of it. Thank you have been a boon to us. We Keepers would have failed our people if it weren't for you. We'll have to continue to refine Rillis's prison, but even the Daedra should have trouble breaking him free from 4 binding stones. In ages past, the vilest of my people were interred here as punishment. Today, the banished cells contain a sole prisoner, High Kinlord Rillis the 12th. Rillis is long dead, but his Daedric pact sustains him, and a prisoner he remained until today.
Oh, you're back. Guess you weren't eaten by ghosts. Well, any day you aren't eaten by ghosts is a good day, yes? Though you may feel different after what happens next. Look alive, Slobs. We've a new inductee into our group.
Finally! I'm not the new guy anymore.
Nope. You'll always be the new guy, Mindil.
Enough. Let's get this over with.
Always such a ray of sunshine, Talise. Now, a toast from everyone. To the new meat. May they never wet their pants, except from drink.
To the new meat, whose best attack is showing their face.
To the new meat. Too brave to run, too dumb to dodge.
To the new meat, don't die.
Really?
Just sing the damn song.
Who knows no fear of beast or blade? Undaunted! Undaunted!
Who knows no fear of Daedric plains?
We are Undaunted!
Who knows no fear of death, of age.
Undaunted! Undaunted! We are Undaunted! You weren't singing, Talise.
You're fat and old.
Turok, it's true.
Ungrateful fools, the both of you. Go back to your drinking and brooding. And milksop. Welcome to the Undaunted.
Hey, fresh meat. My mouth is dry. Get me a drink, or I'll tell Talise to wring it out of you. She'll do it. She has big hands. Talise and I have a storied history. They call us the twins, but I was an Undaunted first. She was rather taken by my methods, effective as they are. So, she imitated me. I wasn't put off. Much. Highest form of flattery and all that, right? She's bigger, slightly more buffoonish, if you ask me, but I'm better. I've saved her life more times than she saved mine, at any rate.
Not afraid of a fight, eh? Good. We need some more honest warriors here. Faradil will tell you differently, but she takes after me. I've been quite the influence for her, and though she's been Undaunted longer, I'm just a little bit better. We've been adventuring partners for years. Twins, they call us. That would be the joke, wouldn't it?
I hope my friends aren't being too loud. They're friendly people, really, once you get to know them. They'd be more friendly if you weren't an Undaunted. I've two leads. One is in Daggerfall territory, the other in Ebonheart Pact. Way out in Glenumbra, in the area called Hagfen, are a series of caves called Spindle Clutch. I've heard tale of nasty spiders there, bigger than horses. Not even the Fighters Guild has been able to drive them away. Does a cave infested with goblins and dregs sound like a good fight? Because that's what you'll find in Fungal Grotto. It's out in Stonefalls. Rumor has it even the goblins are scared to death of the thing that crawled out from the depths there.
And that's our special Undaunted song. Did it hurt to hear as much as it did to sing it? Yes, sounds like an Undaunted to me. Welcome to the group. What, were you expecting a big ceremony full of pomp and confetti? We do things a bit different here. How are you doing, Milksop? Kill any big scary monsters this week? What we all do. Prove you fear no creature, living or dead. Find the fiercest, wildest, most dangerous monsters in Tamriel, and face them down. Show them the meaning of Undaunted. We're experienced adventurers. We can teach you skills and tactics a soldier cannot. Our battlefields are the deeps of Tamriel. There's also a cache of weapons and equipment found on our adventures for sale. Much more exotic than the local armory. What we all do. Prove you fear